the third pick in the NBA draft to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Mavericks
You're
versus
gonna
San
get
Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs.
Stop it.
And the Dallas Mavericks have
The
one
number
pick.
one pick will go to the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg will fly in Dallas. Isaac.
Yo, if it fails, the Dallas Mavericks. Nico, what all was included in that deal?
And that's facts.
I
beg
know.
your pardon.
The Dallas
I beg
Mavericks
your
just
pardon.
pulled off the heist of the century. Some on social are saying that it's a scandal. From the 11th spot with a 1.8 chance, they just shocked the entire NBA.
And that's facts.
Winning the 2025 draft lottery and snagging the #1 pick. Hey, your boy is excited.
And that's
Snagging Duke's generational phenom Cooper Flagg, and it's lighting up Dallas. But there's another stud that's in this mix. Today we are diving deep into this NBA draft and what all it has to offer. First off, Flagg is an unreal fit for the Mavs offense, especially at the 3. And there is another top prospects. What are their strengths and weaknesses, and why our Dallas Mavericks team can crash the NBA's elite coming up in this season. So make sure you smash that subscribe, drop a like, and let's dive in. Hey, yeah. Talk about the #1 big boys. Social media simply just went nuts. I mean, we still are. One fan posted, Luka's gone, but AD and Flags. The Mavs are cooking up a dynasty. Another one said, the #1 pick, Dallas just won the jackpot. Hey y'all, we in there like swimwear.
and that's facts.
Flagg's a favorite, but there's another name that's making noise. Let's hop into the top prospects who could change the Mavs for forever. Yeah, we all know Cooper Flagg's a generational talent. He was Duke's 6'9", 221-pound freshman, the consistent, the #1 pick prospect of 2025's NBA draft. Just another 18-year-old two-way monster. And with Anthony Davis and his rim protection, Kevin Garnett's fire, and with a bit of Jason Tatum's scoring finesse, Flagg averaged over 19.2 points a game and 7.5 rebounds, with 4.2 assists and 1.4 blocks and 1.9 steals, filling up the stat sheet, empowering Duke to a 35-4 record in the Final Four. He's only the 4th freshman to win a Wooden Award, joining Zion and AD. And it'll be good if he could join AD on the Dallas Mavericks, if you know what I'm saying. Strength. Flagg is a walking highlight. He led Duke in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. And there are some critics saying that if we're looking for him to be a first option or a second option, we're looking in the wrong spot. What do you think? This was a Final Four first since 1986. His 42 points and 7 assists game versus Notre Dame, the AAC freshman record. Say that boy getting them records. He shoots 38.5% from 3 and 84% from the line. Yeah, I know. Talk about the free throws. And his 7-foot wingspan makes him a defensive nightmare for the opposing guards. With 2.8 steals and 2.9 blocks per 100 possessions, his hustle, leaderships, that shows I'm here to win vibes. Scouts called him a franchise changer. Weakness? His jumper is solid, but he needs more volume. He only averaged 3.5 three-point attempts per game, and with the Dallas Mavericks, that'll have to be up. His handles are a little bit shaky against quicker guards, not polished, not a open court ISO scorer yet, but definitely on his way. At 221 pounds, a beefier NBA forward might bully him early. But his ceiling can be close to someone with the trajectory of someone who can make it to the Hall of Fame. I know I might be moving fast. It's just Flagg is one of those generational talents that you dream about having on your team. MFFLs. But hold up, let's check the other top prospects. Who's got the GMs buzzing? Y'all already know we got to transition to Ace Bailey, the scoring machine. Ace Bailey, Rutgers 6'10", 202-pound freshman wing, #2 prospect in most mock drafts. The guy is somebody to pay attention to.
And that's facts.
This dude is a straight scoring machine, averaging 20.8 points a game, 6.3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. One thing that I would like to see more from him is to up his assist numbers. At 39.2% from 3 on 5.2 attempts per game, Bailey carried Rutgers to a Sweet 16 upset, dropping 38 points on UConn. His game has Kevin Durant pull-up magic vibes. With Brandon Ingram's smoothness, strength, Bailey, he can get a bucket from anywhere. His pull-up game is deadly at 41% on mid-range shots, a quick release from 3, and that mid-range shot, the lost art, is definitely something teams are going to be looking for. It's a straight problem. At 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan, he's a matchup nightmare. Blowing by bigs, rising over guards, silky handles for his size. Some call him Mr. Clutch with a 3. This season, defensively, he's scrappy. At 1.3 steals and 0.9 a game, the analytics slows it down. Weakness, he's a little bit thin. At 202 pounds, NBA forwards like Zion will straight take advantage. I have to take that boy out to dinner first. Playmaking at 2.1 assists and 2.4 turnovers is something the Dallas Mavericks can definitely do without. He scores first, which might clash with Kyrie's ball handling style. Defensively, he gambles for steals.
I beg you.
And some say he might lack that lateral quickness that will be needed so he can shift with those shifty wings. They might torch him. Bailey is a scoring wizard, but Flagg's two-way games feels like the Mavs answer. Nico said it himself, defense wins championships. We can work out the offense later. Now this is where it gets juicy. How does Flagg fit into Dallas's offense? Okay, picture this, MFFLs. Cooper Flagg at the small forward, Anthony Davis at the power forward, Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively II at center.
Wait a minute, who are you? You need Jesus.
Kyrie Irving running the point in Jason Kidd's fast-paced space and switch offense. This lineup is a night offense. This lineup is a nightmare for the NBA. Flagg's game is a custom-built Lego piece for the Dallas Mavericks. Let's break it down, see how it fits, and what might trip them up. Let's look at Flagg's role at the 3. He's a Swiss Army knife. Off the ball, he's chilling in the wing or the corner, splashing at 38.5% from 3 when Kyrie or gets double. His basketball IQ will make him a deadly cutter. Sneaking baseline for lobs from Kyrie. I'm thinking we might have a DJJ 2.0, really 3.0. He can fly and shoot. Flagg, simply put, the boy has eyes like a hawk, seeing almost everything. With the ball, Flagg shows his playmaking ability at 4.2 assists, where he shines. If he runs pick and rolls with Lively or Gafford, he definitely will be able to be effective in that short roll, hitting them for easy dunks with pocket passes. He's a bully for smaller wings and a power jumper. 2 foot, my boy be getting up there. His 6'9" frame and a quick first step, and his basketball IQ for scoring or kicking to the open shooters like Najee Marshall. The synergy that he will need to have with AD and Gafford, just thinking about it, is dreamy. He at the 4 pulls the big outs with mid-range pull-ups, opening up driving lanes for Flags to attack or dish. And with Flags' passing ability, he can hit AD for pop-out 3 or cuts to the basket. Think about it. He can hit that 20-footer or simply catch an alley-oop or throw one to Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively. The Dallas Mavericks have a whole bunch of live monsters. With Lively's 7'8" wingspan and Gafford's brute strength, this will be a perfect fit for Flagg to showcase his playmaking abilities and those passes that he throws in transition. Also, Flagg grabs boards. He's a straight energy guy, being able to take advantage of those fast breaks and loose balls. He will generate second chances and be able to find Lively or Gafford for slams that will blow the roof off the AAC. Now, what are the strengths of this fit? It's versatile and scary. With Flagg being a capable shooter, it will stretch the defenses, giving Kyrie more room to cook. His cutting, passing, and Kidd's motion offense, creating open looks, and not to mention transition game. At 1.9 steals last season, he'll be able to fuel a lot of fast break opportunity. Pairing this with Lively speed and Gafford's power defensively, Lively, the front court is elite. And AD standing at 2.3 blocks per game, and Lively's 1.4, and Flagg also with 1.4. It shows a top 5 defensive potential, switching on everything.
And that's
Sits
facts.
on everything. Shutting down the paint, coming into the Mavericks offense and defense. Flagg will have to have hustle and be vocal to show his leadership. And he'll have to do it in a way that lights a fire under the squad, hyping the Dallas faithful. The weakness, Flagg's jumper, it needs a little bit of work. And at 3.5 attempts, he's gonna need more. He has to be more consistent. The defense will sag off, clogging the paint for AD and Lively. His handles are not Kyrie's level, and elite defensive wings like Paul George might force turnovers. At 221 pounds, bigger threes like Jimmy Butler's could wear him down. And with Kyrie's health, this can be a straight wild card. Post ACL at 33, he carried the playmaking load. If Flagg's shot is off or Kyrie is limited, the offense might stall against Boston or Denver's defense. But don't get down. The NBA's ranking potential, the Mavericks offense was 13th last season at 114.1 points per 100 possessions. Flagg spacing, playmaking, and transition juice, along with AD's dominance and Kyrie's wizardry, they could crack the top 10. Maybe even the top 5, pushing the Denver Nuggets 118 and the Boston Celtics 120 range. This lineup is balanced. Shooting, cutting, lobs, defense makes them playoff beasts. Social media is calling it the Dallas Mavericks dunk factory, and I'm here for it. All right, now it's time. Flagg versus Bailey. Who's the better pick? I know, it's a tough call. With Flagg's two-way dominance and leadership, sounds perfect to match with AD's defense and Kyrie's scoring. Bailey's shot creation stretches the defense, opening the floor for AD, but weaker playmaking and defense raises Flagg. Post-Luka trade, Dallas needs a long-term star, and with Flagg, he offers versatility to outshine Bailey's scoring for the Mavs' future. Hey, but hold up, man. We got a lot to get hype about. Let's check the lineup. With Kyrie at the 1, Najee at the 2, Flagg at the 3, AD at the 4, and Lively or Gafford at the 5. Man, this lineup is straight legit. And Flagg, with his 4.2 assists and defensive havoc, he's the glue guy, the one piece that you need. Now with having Bailey at the 3, he can light up the scoreboard, but at 2.4 turnovers and a 202-pound frame, my boy is straight slender man thin. He will struggle against Labaron, Kawhi, and other more dominant playing style wings. On social, one fan posted, Flagg is AD's heir. Lock him in. You gotta love the fact that he's a scoring machine. Aces threes will break the West. Who do you got? But now we also have to talk about this. With having the pick, do you pick or do you trade it? Social media is buzzing with a lot of trade talk currently. Some want the number 1 pick flipped for a star. I wonder who. Would you say Devin Booker to go all in, or Giannis to pair together with AD and Kyrie? One post said Flagg straight untouchable. Build around him and Lively for a decade. Another pitch, trade Bailey for a vet scorer. My take, we drafting Flagg. His two-way game leadership will fit alongside Anthony Davis and Lively and the entire Dallas Maverick championship running core. Bailey scoring stud, but the defense, that fit is straight dicey. Trading the pick might help now, but not pulling the trigger on Flagg is a Luka level of regret that the franchise will regret. Team Flagg, Team Bailey, or Team Trade? Let's chop it up. We're only talking about the Mavericks draft legacy here. Dallas has draft magic in its DNA. Luka Doncic in 2018, a franchise game changer. Derek Lively II in 2023, a number 12 pick, a rising star in the making. The number 1 pick is straight uncharted territory, the first time in Dallas Maverick history. Flagg or Bailey could be the biggest draft W's in Mavs history. Fans, are you feeling it? Another wrote, Bailey's KD vibes would sell out the AAC. Conspiracies? Oh, they're out there too. Some fans joke the NBA is rigged to fix this for the Luka trade drama. Now family, I'm not buying it, but the hype is is straight electric. But what's next? Now that we have this pick, what can we expect? June 25th, 2025, Brooklyn, the NBA draft.
And that's facts.
Dallas picks its future. Flagg, Bailey, or a wild trade. Even considering a trade after seeing Flagg at the combine, 6'7", barefoot, 221 pounds, a 7-foot wingspan. Bailey, 6'8", 202 pounds, a 7'2" wingspan. Both seem to be NBA ready. Will Flagg be the Mavs' new face, or will Bailey scoring steal the spotlight? MFFLs, hit the comments, Flagg or Bailey? Dream lineup. I need to know. 1 through 5. Drop them below. Let's talk and chop it up. Yeah, that's the ultimate Flagg and Bailey breakdown, MFFLs. If you are hyped for the Mavs' future, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for more NBA draft coverage. Follow us on Lockbox ENT, everything, all social, for Mavs and NBA. High five. Keep the MFFL energy alive. And always remember to shoot your shot
And that's facts.
like a shooter. Until next time, holla.